Okay, so we're talking about subtracting fractions with like denominators. So remember, you don't subtract the denominators. So the first thing you want to do is make sure that you look at the fractions. So we're going to subtract the fractions first. So step one is subtract fractions first. But you have to look because sometimes you don't have to borrow. So if we look at this, can we do 3 minus 1? Yes, we can, so we don't have to borrow. So 3 minus 1 is 2, and the bottom stays the same, so 2 over 5, and then subtract the mixed numbers. Well, there's no mixed number with 1 over 5, so that's 0. So that means 6 minus 0 is 6. So step 3 is going to be borrow if needed. So for example, let me just erase. If we have 7 1/4 minus 3/4, can we do 1 minus 3? Okay, so can we do 1/4 minus 3/4? We can't. So remember, we have to borrow from the mixed number. So we have to cross out the 7. Oops. Cross out the 7 and make it a 6. Remember, when we do this, we want to add, sorry, my screen is being annoying. We want to add the bottom to the top. So we're adding 4 and 1, which is 5. Just cross this out and make it a 5. Because 4 plus 1 is 5. Then I can subtract. 5 minus 3 is 2 over 4, and then 6 minus 0 is 6. Okay, so now we have 8 and 3 over 8 minus 2 and 5 over 8. Sorry, I was just going to switch it. So we can't do 3 minus 5, so we have to borrow from the 8, make it a 7. And we add the bottom to the top, so we're doing 8 plus 3, which is 11. And then we're doing 11 minus 5 is 6 over 8. And then 7 minus 2 is 5 and 6 over 8. Okay, now remember, if I just have a big number here, like 3 minus 5 over 6, I can't do 3 minus 5 over 6. I need a fraction. So as we said, we want the bottom and the top to be the same because a whole number means I have like 20 out of 20, 8 out of 8. But which one do I want? I want it to be 6 because this guy's a 6 on this side. So I'm just going to make it 6 out of 6. And then I can subtract 6 minus 5 is 1 out of 6. And 2 minus 0 is 2. So again, 1 whole equals the same number on the top and the bottom. So 6 out of 6. We want our bottoms to be the same. So whatever I have on that side of the fraction, I want to put on the other side. And when we're just adding the top to the bottom, we're really just adding that 6 to the top. We don't need to because it's really 0. Okay? So again, let's just erase really quick. Let's try the other one. I have 2 and 1/3 minus 2/3. What's my first step? Borrow from the mixed number. What's my second step? Add the top to the bottom. So 3 plus 1 is, thank you, 4. And then I subtract. 4 minus 2 is 2. What's the bottom? 3. The bottom stays the same. And then 1 minus 0 is 1. Subtracting fractions.